Hi again. I know it's been 6 months since I last posted a video about my mental health or anything else going on. So now that things have calmed down, I decided it would be a good time to do a new one from my new office space. In January, I made plans to move back into my parents' house for easing my stress and to help my father, who was sick, because my brother had moved out. And that night he passed away. So I spent the last 3 months helping my mom to go through his effects, settle his estate, do those sorts of things. And it's been hard. It has. And I wanted to do a video with other people, especially the people that I live with, to try to get them to explain what it's like to live with someone with a mental illness, especially anxiety or PTSD, or agoraphobia. Like today, my grandson is celebrating his 6th birthday. He actually turned 6 a few days ago, but they're doing the party today, and I can't go. There's going to be too many people there, and I can't. I'm already on edge. I had a rough morning with my computer, my tablet, my phone were all acting stupid. I did manage to fix the computer, and the phone started acting okay, but the tablet, I had to contact the manufacturer's customer service, so we'll see what happens with that. Turns out the computer just had a bad memory card, so I got that all squared away. Normally I know I'm smoking during my videos, but in the new house I am not allowed to smoke inside, which is fine. I wouldn't anyway, as a respect to my mother, because with the life insurance, we found a house, and we bought a house and got 2 acres of land to explore, and so I've been dealing with all that, and I decided it's time to get back in the game. Time to start vlogging again, time to start writing again, and being more proactive in my marketing. I know I haven't sold that many of my Running Scared books, and that's fine. My story's out there. I don't know if I'm helping anyone, but it kind of helps me. And I'm pretty sure it's difficult for my family. During the move last month, I had a catatonic spell, and the guy I'm dating, my boyfriend, had to help me inside and to bed. And he's apologized since then and tried to make things right, but he said some really hurtful things to me. He expressed that I used my mental illness as an excuse to be lazy, that I was faking it. He told me to grow up and get over it because the traumatic events happened so long ago. And some things it's not so easy to just get over. Having been gang raped at 17 and molested, there are certain physical triggers that still bother me, and he doesn't seem to get that. And it's frustrating for him because he seems to think that everything is a trigger because there are so many. My mom has been great, but anybody makes me anxious, she starts getting angry, and then I feel sort of like an emotional burden for her. But I also think back to what it was like dealing with my dad's mental illness and his bipolar and mood swings and dementia, where he started, forgetting conversations. And I know it's hard. It's really hard on the people around me. Um, and I have a great family, and my kids are always checking on me, making sure I'm okay. If if I'm sitting here and I'm too quiet, then they're like, "Hey, are you okay? You're being kind of quiet." And I'm like, "No, just stuff on my mind, just processing everything." And I don't think I've really processed the fact that my dad is gone. Yet I've been keeping myself too busy to do anything. But there are moments when I hear a song or we have a conversation about him that, it hits me hard. And, there are moments I feel lost, or I realize I'm doing something that was just like him. And so, since the last time I vlogged, I have a court date coming up for disability, which, should help ease my financial burden some. I obviously changed my hair and will probably do it again. I just feel like, it's the only thing really in my control. My hair, my nails, what I wear. I started wearing really comfortable, loose, baggy, like sweats, and just, I am not fit to be outside the house most of the time. But I have discovered that I feel less anxious if I am in really comfortable, like lounging clothes. Anything constrictive just makes me feel restrained or closed in. But I'm back. I've got a picture here. Let me get the camera if you can see it. There you go. There's a big poster of my dad shooting the world a bird because he was just ready to get away from society and the world as it is now. Let me fix that camera. So, it wasn't a surprise, but I've also had a lot of nightmares and had a hard time getting the image of his cold body laying on the bed. My mom would come home from work and she got me because something just didn't seem right. And we went to, she doesn't know CPR, but I do. And so we went to try to roll him over on his back so I could do CPR. And he'd already been gone a few hours, so he was stiff. And that image is something that I can't clear from my mind. My doctors have adjusted my medications because I've been having more and more nightmares and more anxiety in the last several months. Constantly on edge, constantly feeling off, for lack of a better word. And I try to explain it in a way most people can understand, that feeling you get when you've lost your keys or you've locked the keys in the car, or you can't find your wallet or your bank card. That moment of panic, that's where I live every single day. That moment, that feeling. Some days it's not quite as bad. Some days it's worse. Luckily, I have not had another major disconnect where I thought I was a teapot, or I end up someplace I'm not supposed to be. We've been very careful about those kinds of things, and so. But I just wanted to, make a new video and get on with it, and start sharing things again, not just about my mental illness, but about my writing. So, speaking of writing, I made a decision to switch from trying to write novels and movie scripts. I'm no longer going to write novels. I am working on a movie script called Fire and Shadow. I've gotten a lot of positive feedback from a few people that have read it, and so it's really exciting for me. A lot more of my vlogs will probably be about that, or if I can get more people involved in talking with me on my vlog, then I'm going to do that too. You'd think a bunch of camera hams that like to take, Snapchat pictures with different filters would be all over being in front of the camera, but when it comes to talking about my mental illness and those things that come along with it, they're not really wanting to do that. So, but here's to a new start, and me trying to keep up with things again. And subscribe to my channel, leave me comments if you'd like. If there's a topic you'd like me to cover, I'll take that into consideration. So just, let me know what's up. And know that you're not alone. And, there's even movie stars starting to talk more about their mental health. And, Jared Padalecki from Supernatural has Always Keep Fighting. And, each new day is a new fight. Every day is a fight for me. I'm not suicidal, but I do get depressed, and it's really hard to get out of bed sometimes. But, just know you're not alone. Man, there are other people that suffer with you. Peace.